Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I will be taking a look at an anime called Parasyte the Maxim. I actually did already record a video for this review, but of course I accidentally deleted it, so here I am doing the entire thing over again. Okay, so Parasyte the Maxim was based on a manga written by Hitoshi Iwaki. It was also made by Madhouse Studio, who I am not exactly sure what TV shows they worked on, but I do know that they did do the animation for movies such as Summer Wars. So what exactly is the show about? Well, the show is about these alien parasites that land on Earth, and they have the ability to take control of people's bodies. They go into people's heads and take control of their brains, and then they're able to disguise themselves as humans. One of these parasites, however, is unsuccessful in getting to the head and ends up stuck in the main character, Shinji's arm. This results in the main character having a shape-shifting alien hand that he calls Mickey, and the two of them see that the other parasites are murdering humans, so they must put a stop to these murders. This show is actually really hard to put into just one category because it manages to be a drama, action, romance, sci-fi, horror all at the same time. And I think that's one of the best things about the show, is that it has so many different types of genres that it's able to attract a wider audience. First off, I really liked the setup for the show, just the idea of these shape-shifting aliens taking over the world and no one being aware of it except for this one guy and his talking hand. It is such a bizarre scenario that it's really able to get your attention and get you intrigued in the show. I really like the designs of the creatures in this because they just look really alien, like something completely out of this world. Their heads can like turn into these tentacle things with blades on the end, which sounds really stupid, but it actually looks really cool. I especially like the design for Miggy, how he doesn't just stay in the shape of the hand, he's always changing shapes and he never has just like one form. The animation for the most part is really good, especially when they have action scenes. However, I do say for the most part, because I do feel that in some scenes where they're just like standing around talking, the animation will look a bit awkward. I don't really consider that a big problem though, because for the most part the animation is pretty solid. Now let's talk about the characters. This show actually has some really great characters, especially the main character, Shinji and Miggy. At the beginning of the series, Shinji is pretty much your average, nerdy, good kid. However, due to the parasite in him, his personality begins to change and he ends up becoming the cool kid, kind of like Spider-Man. And Miggy, I love this character. I could go on for this character for a long time because I do believe that Miggy is one of the best anime characters that I've seen in a show. I just love how Miggy is like this little weird looking alien thing that pretty much cares about no one's life except for his own. Of course, you do see that change a bit towards the ending, but I won't go too far into that. And as I mentioned before, the design for this character is great. I love how it's always changing shape and it's never just one constant shape. However, there is one character in the show that I find unbearable, and that character is Satomi. The problem with her character is that she has no character. She's only there to be rescued from time to time and just so the show can have a love interest. She's like the cliche of when you think of what an anime schoolgirl would be. That's basically her. She also has this annoying thing where every other episode she breaks up with him, but then the next they just get back together. I don't really know if I blame the show for this because that probably was her character in the manga, but come on, you could at least add some character to her. That was my main problem with the show, was that often it would focus a bit too much on romance, and the thing is, the romance that they had for it wasn't even a good one. I'm not saying I hate romance in TV shows, I'm just saying that this show didn't do it well. Another problem that I have with the show is that it does often try to be philosophical and deep, and rarely does it ever succeed at that. There are a few moments that get you thinking, and some generally sad moments. However, those moments are few and far between. I do feel that the first half of the series was much stronger than the second half. The first half felt like an action horror kinda, and the second half felt like it was mostly going for a philosophical feel. I am not saying that the second half was bad. It was still, for the most part, really enjoyable, and there were a few amazing episodes in between. The show actually had some really good music as well. There was like a piano theme that always played that I really liked, and of course they had the song Let Me Hear by Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. This show does have one of the best anime openings, and it would definitely be in my top 5. Overall, this is a good anime. Not one of my favorites, but I am glad I watched it, and for the most part, it is really enjoyable. I do recommend this to all anime fans, however, I highly doubt that this is going to become your next favorite anime. If it is, then good job. Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I am Dr. Tomato, and if you enjoyed this video, please like the video or subscribe to my channel. I have tons of other reviews on my channel, and I will be uploading more reviews very soon. Thanks again.